I'm just trying again. So hopefully you can hear me. Can you hear me? Hey, Antoinette, can you hear me? I've had trouble with the mic today. Okay, so can you hear me okay before I get going? Just waiting for folks to arrive. Oh, beautiful. Thanks, Jeannie. So, just waiting for people to find this, and then we'll get going this morning. Please pop in the comments if you wish, if there's anything you're going through or it feels appropriate to sort of share with the bigger tribe this morning. Let me know. I'm so glad you've got your dragon egg, my dear. So we're just popping this onto a couple of groups before I get going, and then we shall see what comes through this morning. So really, I was just feeling it's been a little while. I've had a bit of a cold. It was a big transmission for the 6-6 in Sydney, so I've just been kind of in a little bit of a cocoon, still feeling that somewhat, but I thought I'd hop on this morning and check what's going on. There is a bit of distortion. What does that mean, my love? Do you mean in the sound or do you mean in the video? So, just gathering. Okay, so really, I'm just wanting to hop on and talk or transmit energy, I feel, through my light, through my essence, through the light language, but also through the just the energy that's coming through the beingness of us connecting in this moment. So it's not just the light language that is the energy of code transfer. It is the energy of our auras that we can interact with, how we merge with each other in the energy field, and how our whole being, our cellular consciousness, and our light resonates with each other. Obviously more potent when we're in physical proximity, but also when we are like this, connecting through the medium of the internet. Yeah. So, so I feel like personally, I can only go from my own personal experience in the last few weeks. May or may not resonate with you. All good. Take what does resonate, leave at the door what does not. Always trust your own guidance and feel into if this is supportive for you at this time. Yeah. So take a couple of breaths. Yeah. Down into your belly, down into your base. So I feel that we are in a deep transformation right now, in a deep cauldron of change. You may be feeling, is it, I'm going to take the headphones out, see if that helps. Does that help any? Does the sound better if I don't have the headphones in? I think there's something going on with Facebook this morning. You let me know before we continue. You know what, guys? I'm going to go and come back to you. I'm going to go and come back to you on my PC and see if that's better. So bear with me. And, oh, it sounds okay now? Yeah? It's okay? It seems better? Yeah? So distortions, interruptions, interference feels like part of the process at the moment as we are anchoring in this golden frequency, golden light, higher angelic light, higher higher golden frequency from a higher consciousness, if you will. Reclaiming aspects of the soul deeply within our being at this time, then we are being invited to be very still, be very mindful, and allow a cellular shift in vibration. This cellular shift in vibration is bringing through new light for us to integrate into our being. So we are in a profound shifting experience, which I feel will carry on up until and around the 888 Lions Gate this year. This is the biggest shift I've felt in some time, and it is letting go of much of who we have identified ourselves to be, and that is in our neural pathways. We had a profound transmission in Sydney for the 6-6, bringing through high light codes diamond frequencies for the pineal, working with the sacred chamber of transference in the pyramid at Giza, and really bringing in really high vibrationals to work with the pineal center and the neural cortex. Yeah, hey, well. So this this energy is really bringing about a profound shift in our consciousness, so that we can move out of patterns of ancestry, patterns of self-belief, ego structure, and nervous system response. So this is releasing that deep trauma response in some of us, that's Darcy types, that deep kind of feeling of not belonging, right down to the base and sacral chakra once again. This is really another layer of becoming soul embodied within our light body, but within the physical. Yeah. So we are shifting out so much at the moment. So much old code, so much old patterning, so much nervous system response. This is powerful on both the emotional and the physical plane. So some of you may be feeling physical responses to this light. Some of you may be feeling emotional releasing, or a combination of both. Yeah. So this is us really deeply anchoring in at a more finely tuned level, a whole new light system, so that we can empower ourselves moving forward. And all I keep getting is that whatever is to come to pass in the next few months is individually, we cannot comprehend the shift. This is because I feel it's a very internal inner shift that is going to take us in a new direction. Whether that manifests in new soul gifts or new soul work, or whether that just means a whole system reorientation to how we do life. And this is profound. This requires space. This requires allowing and surrender. So I did hop on, and before I hopped on, I picked 3 cards around this energy, this time we're in, because it just feels super voidal and super spacious and expanded, and there isn't really a lot to do right now. It's simply allowing the body and the organism to shift into this new cosmic alignment and reset that is available to us. You know. So I'm working with Alana Fairchild's Medicine Heart Oracle today, these ones, and the first card that came through, was Hague River. Hague River. Yeah, Hague River. Yeah. So I'm just going to read a little excerpt from some of these cards, because I did look at them before I got on, and I felt like they were really supportive in part to the process that we're in, the process that we're going through. So this is about the divine masculine energy to motivate you to process and distill spiritual benefit from a current situation or of concern. You have the capacity to attract the support needed to rise above any problem and approach it with an entirely different perspective, shifting your vibration, your experience, and utilizing your experience to evoke a desired manifestation. Find the truth of your voice, intention, and desire. Strengthen yourself within and align yourself with that inner realization. Obstacles will be overcome. Do not give up hope or give in to doubt. At this time, your progress will be swift. And that is very much what I've been sensing and feeling, is that we're in this deep shift. So sometimes it is potential to go into doubt or uncertainty, because it's very spacious and there is no real movement forward yet. We're just being asked to be and surrender to our own energy, that's wanting to be received through our vessels, and bring in this transformational shift. And this then will resonate within. Once anchored within, will bring in new inspiration, vibration, and a forward motion, which feels very quick, very expanded, and unlike any other shift so far. So big words, big thoughts, but that's the potential that we have, I feel, at this time. So let me just work with bringing through a little bit of golden energy right now. This one is Aura Calcite Skull. Aura Calcite Skull. I'm just going to bring through a little bit of light language. It's soft, it's golden, it's for your hearts, and it's to help us to just be with what is, be with ourselves, be with our light as we transform into higher dimensional consciousness beings. Shabudo de derana arke budo de rananaka. Shala borke budo yandanaka borke buyandanaka. Shela borko nyandanaka borka buyandanaka borki yandanaka. Shibadanananananana. Shibadananananana. Shibudanananana kibudananaka. Shibudananananana. Shibudanananananiki. Shibudananananiki burgorki pananaka. Shibudanananaki budananaka burganananaka. Shibudana kipututu yananakanaka. Shibudiananaka banaka. Shibudyananaka. Taking a breath. Resting into this stillness. Connecting with your golden frequency. So this is it. This is all we have to rest into right now. Aligning your energy with this frequency, this golden source consciousness, this miracle light, if you will. This is how we will transform our inner reality to then transform our outer world reality and experience. So the path forward is not yet clear, and that is okay, because it's not supposed to be. Because it feels like a radical shift that requires a fundamental shift within before an outward shift occurs in the 3D expression of our life. Yeah. So it's about aligning, merging your being with this energy and allowing yourself to simply receive. Simply receive what is being anchored through your astral plane into your physical, to allow a deep shift at a neurological and cellular level. This is you receiving your highest blessings at this time. There is a shifting of spiritual resources, and when I say that, I mean we are moving from one set of guides, if you will, or frequencies that we access through our higher self consciousness. So in the shifting of the pineal that occurred around the 6-6, then we have shifted the ability to anchor and transform different light codes. So this shift in your ability to access higher frequencies is now moving not just from the pineal, but into each of the cells. So the pineal was shifted around the 6-6, and now it is the whole body elemental at a cellular and DNA level that has been activated, transformed, and is receiving this golden light. So it is this energy that we are merging with and becoming. Not unlike Jeshua himself performing astonishing acts and miracles. Yeah, This is the miracle light. Yeah? This is the miracle light that is coming through for us to transform our energy field and bring in profound alchemy, profound cellular alchemy. Many of us are here to bring in new frequencies of healing light that will then maybe be reorganized into healing modalities, new healing modalities, or simply a sharing of presence through an activated and highly magnetizing cellular consciousness of the Christ light. Then we have the ability to transform those around us through our presence and our light. So it will be less in the future about doing, but more about being in this light and allowing it to radiate through your being, directing it to into form or consciousness, and watching a profound shift in those that you surround yourself with or work with as clients. So at the same time, some of you may be releasing some of the old persecution-y stuff from the Christ timeline that may be coming up. And this personally is why I feel some of the spiritual community are returning or revisiting the Christ consciousness right now. And also why some high-profile folks such as Russell Brand are revisiting Christianity, new, born again, if you will, Christianity. And obviously everyone is on their own soul path and journey. There is no right or wrong. It's all a matter of choosing what is right for your soul in the moment. But I feel that return to that faith is partly due to this influx of Christ light. So it can be perceived in the context of religion, Christianity, some form, or it can be received purely as a golden light that is here to shift us and bring us back into that essence. Yeah, that essence. Yeah. So let me just read the second card. Yeah. Okay. Say a little bit more, Jeannie, if you wish. So the second card is Nangpa. Nangpa. Yeah. Thank you, Will. Let me address that in a little moment or two, if it feels appropriate. Nangpa. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. I think that comment is spot on into this card. To heal inner pain, the soul needs to investigate the darkness within. Venturing directly into our suffering can help understand underlying issues that and what will ultimately bring peace. A purposeful descent into suffering to liberate pain is a transitory process. Pain is not a place of permanent dwell, but rather a place to pass through in order to transform one's being and one's life for the better. It can be difficult to find courage to enter suffering, and also difficult to find the courage to not become stuck or embittered. You are traversing a path that is ultimately leading towards the light. Though you must first lead through your own darkness. Stay connected to your instincts that tell you good things are on the way, and do not allow the mind to become clouded by doubt or fear. Okay, so be reassured, beloved, for the rising of light is imminent. Yeah, imminent. So I want to just mention that, you know, as this process continues, then we are often yeah, I love that word too, embittered. We're often taken back to themes, sensory feelings, and nervous system responses from the past. Now, because at this moment we are personally, I feel, working with this golden Christ light very strongly, that the themes around the Christ timeline, persecution of Christ, and also potential traumas, as Will spoke beautifully about, from religion, whether at this life or past lives, wounding, suppression, dogma, whether Christianity or other forms of religion. If there is a cellular bitterness, yes, cellular bitterness, shall we call it, that has been carried in the cellular system, yeah, from our connection to spirit in one form or another, whether it be religious or just our pure source connection and what we expected and what maybe didn't come off in another life, then there's sometimes some resistance, sometimes some kind of fear around recommitting to our spiritual path fully in this life because of downfalls from the past, if you will, yeah, or betrayals or crucifixions, that kind of business, yeah. So again, as the card says, it's good to feel into these energies, but not get stuck and kind of marinate in them for too long. Yeah, it's a transitional process. Sometimes, if we've had traumatic experiences, then it's easy to get hooked and almost seduced into carrying those on and on and on and on. So it's important to process and not get stuck in certain energies. Yeah, shift your vibrations, shift your states, shift your mood if you feel, or go and see somebody to support you doing that if that's where you're at. So I want to work with this little angel, golden sunstone, yeah, and blue apatite, yeah, beautiful one I posted earlier this week. This is like a refresh energy, a golden refresh energy to just wash through your being in response to anything that is coming up that from the cellular level that is ready to be released. Yeah. So again, just allowing this golden frequency to come through my energy field and do what it does in response to you and your energy field and your being. Shambudo yanara boku yononi kebenana bokenanaka. Shibaniana no yana bokianaka. Barkiana nikiana nana yana koyanaka. Shabanana kipa degabonianaka. Shambanana yana koko yonoko. Shabaniana boyana kebananaka. Barkiana boku. So take a moment every time we do a piece of light language channeling, we receive a deeper transmission into the physical, allowing the soul light to drop further into our being, building presence, golden frequency light, activation, Christ consciousness, taking a breath. So I'll go for the final card. Yeah. So the final card, yeah? The Dragon Fae of the West. The Dragon Fae of the West. Yeah? Okay. So this one. Open your mind to the unexpected. This allows the universe to intervene on your behalf and set the most blessed manifestation in motion for your benefit. Surrender attachment does not mean that you stop caring or wanting things to be a certain way. It means that you are willing for the universe to show you the superior way to accomplish your mission. Such surrender will likely elicit a series of unexpected changes and encounters as the universe nudges you to the right direction. Know that you will be able to manage all twists and turns with skill. Believe in the goodness that is guiding you and trust in your abilities. Your soul has been maturing and spiritual harvest is imminent. You will soon realize that your time has come. So, oh my goodness, that's so spot on, isn't it, from what we were saying around to allow, to surrender to the process right now, knowing that we are being, through our own energy field shifting and changing, we are then going to course correct and connect with new individuals, new work, new light, new beingness. So it's, and two of the cards in this pack today have said it's imminent. I do feel that we have a grand shift imminently. We've got the solstice coming up, I think around the 21st, 22nd, and then we head into July and the 8/8 in August. I feel that whole trajectory is really preparing us for rapid and accelerated change in many, many different ways. So it's both mysterious at the moment and exciting, and can cause a little bit of nervous system agitation. But if we can rest into what is here for us to receive right now, then we have the biggest potential to change our inner reality and then shift what comes towards us in the world. So it's very potent times. I think that's all I really want to say. There's not a lot of words. It's taken me a while to actually get back online because I've just felt very still and very quiet lately. I may do a solstice blessing transmission on the 21st. I'll see how things pan out. That will just be online. I am available for one-on-one transmissions, healings, activations. You can message me privately if that's something that resonates for you at this time. And I'll let you know about future groups as I get them organized. So have a beautiful weekend, whatever you are doing, wherever you are in the world. So much love to you.